Are you going to buy something such as Plex? Always enter code Aceface into the Creator Code tab here. This makes it so that 5% of the earnings go to me and doesn't cost you anything extra. I would appreciate it a lot. Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We're here in the Vagabond. We just came home from work in real life. And it's time to play some EVE Online. Very important activity. Need to play EVE Online directly when I come home. Just within 5 minutes of stepping into the door, need to start EVE Online. Very important, very important. So that's what we're going to be doing here. I've got my Vagabond, and previously, if you've not seen the previous video, we were using it to do T4 Abyss on a budget. The reason that the Vagabond is pretty good for doing this is because you can fit it with a very, very cheap fit. This is still, it's 300 million ISK. I know for some people it'll be, oh, that's a lot of ISK, but if you minus the loot, it's about a little bit like 280 or something like that million ISK. For a T4 capable ship, in my opinion, that's really good. So this is something that is good for doing T4 on a budget. The issue though I have is that it's made for electricals. Electrical sites always give a little bit less ISK, you could say, due to the fact that the filaments are more expensive. More expensive filaments means more, more cut into your profits. You're gonna earn less net profits. So it's something that I prefer less, and in the T4s you're not earning as crazy ISK as you say T5. So let's look here. The previous I got 15 million ISK. When you take into consideration the filament cost, I got about 7 million ISK, so it was barely anything. So I wanted to do some T2 solo frigate Abyss. It's a long time since I did it. It's a very long time ago, and it is very profitable and also very, you could say, low risk for what you can get. So I wanted to do that again. What I mean by low risk is I don't mean that doing the sites is easy. It's pretty difficult. We're going to be doing these in a Retribution T2 style. The reason I mean it's low risk is because the actual fit in itself is quite cheap. I'm going to sell this loot first before we get into the Retribution. Go here. Yeah, my filters. If you want to get these filters I've got, just go on my character and you can find a link to them. I had a bunch of containers here sorting all my items, and it seems like at some point, which I'm not aware of, I unpackage all of them. Filament. So the Retribution that we've been using this many times before, is the Sniper Retribution. A very, very powerful Retribution. You can see here. Very potent fit. 180 DPS with the radio, really long range ammunition. And very powerful. 2 armor repairs. It says it's cap unstable, but it'll actually be stable in the sites. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Filaments. And get some agitated electricals. The cool thing is that the agitated electricals, as in the T2 electrics, they're quite a bit, you could say, cheaper compared to the rest of the electricals. The rest of the electricals, T3, T4, 5, compared to the non-electric filaments, the electrical ones are always much more expensive. But these ones, with the Retribution here, in the T2s, the T2 electricals, the price difference is very minuscule compared to the other T2 filaments. So you sort of benefit quite a bit from doing these sites, because you're getting that capacitor bonus that the electricals give you, which is quite powerful. Frigates. Let's go. This is a tough site. Not at all an easy one. But it is rewarding. And as you can see, fit is pretty cheap, 61 million. Let's go. Ooh, this is a pretty difficult wave. Gonna have to do our best here. Anchoring is those are the ones that'll keep us in place, so we need to take them out. All the down mixers need to take them out. Keep a little bit of range here. Could opt in for going close to the automatic suppressor because we have got drones here. This will make it so that a few of them die at least. It's pretty good. Oh, new thing going on now. Good. Take out these towers here. Oh, was a long time since I did this frigate miss here. It's quite fun actually. Need to be careful because of the neuting. Look at that capacitor dropping. Good, great. Now for this starboard here. Deactivate MWD, and we're just going to have to blast them to pieces and hope for the best here. Come on. Oof. That capacitor does not look nice. Come on now. Need to be very careful here. Can I burst MWD out of me? Because the closer I am, the more newts they do. They're so fast, these guys. It's really difficult to get them off me. Good. Okay, so now I'll go for standard ammunition. Oh no, I think I should have gone with the multi-frequency actually. Standard ammunition is the ammunition type I use with a bit of mid-range ammunition. I thought I was going to get away from him, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Look at those drones, see that? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I like to be near that deep automatic suppressor. Because you get a bit of passive damage in the background. So now it's just a case of putting Aurora and boom. Wrecking them like this. Boom. Boom. And boom. Great. 5 million ISK. So we're almost at the same level of profit as that previous T4 site we did. However, that site was pretty bad. It can be a lot better. But it goes to show, I mean, the filament cost is basically nothing. 150k ISK. Okay, a bunch of rogue drones. This is easy. Multi-body tracking power. This can be nice because we'll have very good application to these guys here. Just snipe off these blast needles. It would be really cool to have a really blinged out Retribution doing T3s. That would be fun to run. But it would be. I wonder if you could do that for like under $1 billion ISK. The issue is just that it's hard to cram so much DPS and tank into one thing while at the same time being cap stable. Very difficult. I'm staying close to this pylon here. This is not a deep automatic suppressor. Just so I get that extra tracking. There we go, good. We'll do a lot of damage to him. These guys. I'll get good tracking as well. Great. Now I barely have to do anything. I'm hardly taking any damage at all. Waves that can be really difficult with this guy here are the sleeper waves with those lucid guys. The lucid sleeper cruisers, they do tons of damage. Really high amount of damage. So this is definitely an alternative to doing something like the Vagabond Abyss. Maybe not as much risk per hour in the long term. Maybe a bit more explosive. Higher risk of you messing up and doing some unfortunate mistakes, but it's definitely an alternative. Boom. Open this up. What do we have here? 2.9 million, so not so great. Next room, let's go. Aurora. Oh, this wave is deadly. Kikimoru's really deadly waves. They killed my Gila not so long ago. But if we can outrange them, we should be alright. We just cruise around here in the Abyssal site. Should be okay. Oh, taking damage now. It's under 30 kilometers, I believe. They have a sort of cut-off range, you could say, for their entropic disintegrators. They have a lot of remote reps, these guys, so they can be quite difficult to destroy due to those annoying remote reps. Let's get a bit of standard and try orbiting around here. Oh, look at that. You see that damage? It's crazy what they can do, these guys. Oof. This is crazy. Boost, please, boost. Boost. No. Oh, the Kikimorus. I hate them. Ah, destroyed me again. Destroyed me again. I thought I was going to get a little bit close, do a little bit of flyby with the standard ammunition, but that was not enough. I thought because we were taking such a long time to destroy him with the radio or the Aurora ammunition, that those remote reps were doing a lot of benefit to them. But we should have probably just kept being close to there and using the Aurora long range, because we were getting down, like he was in structure, so we would have eventually destroyed him. And then maybe if there are 2 Kikimoras left, we could have destroyed him. Oh, that's annoying, really annoying. Well, that's it. Retribution T2 Abyss. As you can see, this is what I was talking about. It is an alternative to doing T4 Vagabond Abyss. However, it is a bit more explosive, so you can have these occasional explosions like you see here. So that's the way it is. You win some, you lose some. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's me doing a bit of the T2 Retribution Abyss. Be careful with the Kikimoru waves. If I was to do this again, I would have stayed with the Aurora, or maybe made sure I had a good velocity so I could quickly get out of range if something went south, because they were just catching me really hard, those guys. If you did enjoy the video or learn something new, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.